Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Fair M, which we just started yesterday, and quick reminder, this play was probably not actually written by Shakespeare, but it was found lumped with a couple other manuscripts that were tied together on King Charles II's bookshelf, and it said Shakespeare Volume 1 on it. So it could be, it might not be. The experts say that this one probably isn't because it bears too many resemblances to other people's plays, but they still can't figure out which of those other people was likely the author. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to look at what's going on in the play. And yesterday, we had William the Conqueror kick off the play in a snit. He was just in a joust. He was in the middle of a fight, and as he was getting ready to joust, you know, his shield and lance, he just dropped everything and went off to skulk for a moment. And all of his sort of hangers-on, the Marquis de Lubeck and Vallingford and a whole bunch of others go following after him, and they're like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? You know, are you mad at us?" And he's like, "No, I'm not mad at you, and it's too embarrassing. I can't tell you what it is that's wrong." And they're like, "Oh, come on, like we need to fix it. Whatever it is that's upsetting you, we need to fix it." And he's like, "Okay, everybody except for Lubeck, leave, and then I'll tell you privately." So yesterday he privately told the Marquis de Lubeck that the reason why he's now upset is he saw the painting of this beautiful woman on Lubeck's shield while they were about to fight and thought that she was the most beautiful thing in the world. And he asked Lubeck, he's like, you know, if she's yours, like, is she your girlfriend? Is she your wife? Is it the sort of thing where you might back off if you're wooing her so that I could step in and woo her? Because that would make me really happy if I could woo this woman. And please tell me who she is, because I have no idea. And the Marquis de Lubeck says, "If this be all, renowned conqueror, advance your drooping spirits and revive the wonted courage of your conquering mind. For this fair picture painted on my shield is the true counterfeit of lovely Blanche, princess and daughter to the King of Danes, whose beauty and excess of ornaments deserves another manner of defense, pomp, and high person to attend her state than Marquis Lubeck anyway presents. Therefore, her virtues I resign to thee, already shrined in thy religious breast, to be advanced and honored to the full. Nor bear I this an argument of love, but to renown fair Blanche, my sovereign's child, in every place where I by arms may do it." So what he's saying is, that's it? You think she's pretty? That's all. He's like, the woman painted on my shield is the Princess of Denmark. She's the Danish king's daughter, and she deserves somebody way better than me. So yeah, if you want to, have at it. Go woo her. That's fine. And I wish you both luck, and I wish you both happiness. And William the Conqueror is like, "Oh, huzzah, let's do it. Let's go. Let's travel to her, but let's travel in disguise to get there." Because, you know, William the Conqueror was a pretty well known and fairly recognizable person at the time. He's like, "Let's go in disguise, and we will go and woo her, and I'm going to leave these other two guys in charge of all my kingdom while we go until we get back. And hey, let's go get me a wife," is sort of the way that the scene ends. And that is the end of Act 1, Scene 1. So I'm presuming at some point we're going to need to meet Blanche. We're going to find out if the disguises work, if they don't work. Does he end up marrying her? All this stuff. And also the play is called Fair M, and we haven't met M yet. So we're going to have to do that at some point too. So if you're interested in learning about any of those things, keep coming back, and I will see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.